Hello everybody, welcome back to another Helldiver session. So we are, we're getting right back into it. I think we're gonna taking a little break. We had squished some bugs, but now I think we're gonna be back into the Cyberstan. What does this mean? Aurora Bay. $15 hours to get 1.5 million more. Alright.
Cyberstan will be heavily defended. Are you ready, Helldiver?
Challenging is what we want. And quick play. Just to jump in. Oh, we took two.
FTL jump to the Cyberstan system.
Captain Jack Sparrow. He needs help. He's a level 81. I don't know if a level 7's gonna get much going, but we're gonna try.
FTL jump successful. Mission coordinates locked. Hell pods primed.
Oh. Oh boy, Mr. Random Runny Carcass. So right now I feel like everybody should just be pumping medium, I mean hard missions, if we're going to try to hit this extract goal.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
Yay! Please don't be on top. I'm on top of a building.
This is it, Helldiver. Today you fight for a free Cyberstan.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver.
Oh. What is this thing?
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Oh.
Calling in reinforcements.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Oof. Getting rough out here already, damn. Oh. Alright, what are we even trying to do right now? Whoa! Oh, another bot. Where are those things?
Liberty emerges victorious yet again. Extract when ready.
What is that that's dropping shells on us? I actually have no idea. Man, I had a top 5 list planned for this one too, but if Cyberstan's intense, I will get to it eventually. It's got to do with Game of Thrones, because I don't know if any of you were watching a Song of the Hedge Knight, Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, but that show is, it's good. It's definitely the best thing that they've put out since I would say I liked Season 1 of House of the Dragon, but I don't know, Season 2 kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I feel like they deviated from what was working.
Enemy tactical asset within threat range. Orbital strike incoming. Objective
And,
available.
yeah, House of the Dragon Season 1 was good, but this is better. So I guess I think people are right when they're saying it's the best since, Seasons 1 through 4 of Game of Thrones. For sure.
Proceed to extraction when ready.
I got the service. Hell's on arm. Clear the area.
Ooh, Hellbomb. Get out of here, bro.
Attacking map. North. 100 meters. Orbital inbound.
Very nice.
Objective nearby.
Requesting sentry. Last reload.
Calling in reinforcements.
Reinforcing.
What did we get hit by?
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
I mean, that's okay.
Joining the fray.
Damn. Oh, this is a Hellbomb again.
Objective located. North.
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
Wow. Yikes.
Hell's on arm. Clear the area.
Nice. Nice kill on that Hulk. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, Knight of Seven Kingdoms, yeah. So if you like Game of Thrones, definitely worth it. I'd say read the books too, because book readers stay winning when it comes to that series. And I think it just had the 5th or the 6th episode, just came out of the first season, and everybody's really liking it, for good reason too, so.
Reloading.
But my top 5 list today was going to be for top 5 fight scenes, battle scenes, and
Mag's empty. New mag.
Sending in an eagle.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Calling in orbital strike.
Automaton outpost destroyed.
Tagging
let's see what's going on. Whoop. So yeah, we'll get to that, the top 5 list. I think I got a pretty solid one, because a lot of people are saying from the episode last night that is one of the better fight scenes that's happened in Game of Thrones, and I agree, but I still don't think it's the best. And I think the number 1 will surprise some people, especially because I was a big book reader. I love the books. You know, very annoyed with George, if I'm being frank. But, you know, I get it. He, I think, wrote himself into a corner. And I don't think he's able to complete...
Tracking map, southwest, 200 meters. Requesting orbital. Dropping a pin, west, 200 meters. Sending in an eagle.
Attack underway.
Dropships!
Requesting orbital strike.
Orbital strike incoming. You may proceed to extraction when ready.
Sentry. Bot outpost. Requesting air support. New man. Reinforcing.
Oh my god. That was so bad. I don't know why I was crouched that whole time. That sucked.
I'm out.
Outpost cleared.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Oh, we're back inside.
Reporting to the front.
Oop.
You may proceed to extraction when ready. Bot outpost destroyed.
New man.
Reloading.
Calling in orbital strike.
Firing orbital strike.
Oh my god. I'm getting worked.
Throwing grenade.
Bot outpost destroyed.
Sample collected.
That's bad. I think that's my my 3rd death. That's not good.
to liberate.
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
Marking location. North.
Requesting
Tagging
advanced
location.
weaponry.
Cancel that. Reloading.
I'm out.
It's Boogie.
Calling in an orbital strike.
Firing orbital strike.
Last reload.
Bot outpost destroyed.
Calling in extraction.
Extraction is available. Extraction shuttle inbound.
Mag. Calling down a sentry.
ETA T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Overwatch.
Freedom requires firepower.
That looks like that's it.
ETA T-minus
All
1
right.
minute.
Out with 7 reinforcements left. I died 3 times, I think. Because of level 7 on Cyberstan. Not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. But yeah, Dunk and Egg. No, they did a really good job with that series. It's a bummer it's only 6 episodes, but I get it. They're only short stories that they're working with, and if one thing I've learned from the Game of Thrones writers, I don't really want them too much leeway. And I know it's a different group of writers, but still,
ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
it's still tough. Those final 2 seasons of Game of Thrones were so bad.
ETA T-minus 10 seconds.
Orbital incoming.
This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone.
Where's he landing?
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds.
Reinforcement budget depleted.
Calling in an eagle.
Extraction
There it
complete.
is.
Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Alright. Time to get to the nitty gritty. So, the best fight scenes in Game of Thrones, and that includes House of the Dragon and Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. Alright, so honorable mentions. And the first one is a big one, I think. Only because I think a lot of people have it in their top 5, and I don't think it's close. And that is Battle of the Bastards. I really did not love Battle of the Bastards, even when it came out. And I know a lot of people geeked out really, really hard about Battle of the Bastards. And the reason why is because of the middle, the continuous shot, continuous, I put in quotation marks, but the continuous shot of Jon Snow running through the battlefield after he does his kind of very heroic badass. I'm staring. Oh, I had 4 deaths. That's not good. As they go staring the cavalry charge down. So that is all well and good. Then it got like cartoonish to me anyway, with like the mountain of dead body fight. Even the body press, I was like, you know what, that could happen. But it was like the scale, the visuals, the design, it just wasn't very good. Like outside of the continuous shot, which obviously was very, very good, and kind of saves it, but a lot of it just didn't sit well with me. And then if you take into account the context of the story, oh, I gotta stop saying Sansa's entire MO in that plot is brutal. Like, there was no reason not to tell Jon that the Knights of the Vale were going to be arriving with reinforcements. And the idea that they arrived because Jon wasn't sending letters, that wasn't tracking. I'm pretty sure he was trying to get everybody to help him as much as he could. So I'm sure he would have welcomed news that the Knights of the Vale were coming. So why they kept that secret? So Jon would lead this suicidal last stand charge into the middle of a cavalry fight. I don't know. It didn't make much sense. It made less sense that she was so smug about it. And then, you know, you get kind of the cartoon rubber body fight. I'm gonna go fight the. No, I'm not.
The fight to free Cyberstan.
Yeah, it just, I hated it. I hated a lot of aspects of it, and obviously, you know, kind of the idea of it was, well, the middle part was done well enough. I can't complain about the middle part, but it was just not. It was not all that was cracked up to be, and I was surprised how many people loved it. And even in this latest episode of A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, people were like, "This is the best thing since Battle of the Bastards." And I guess technically they're right, but then people were calling Battle of the Bastards a 10 out of 10, and it wasn't. It was mid at best. So I really, really did not like it. Like, at all. I mean, I'll even say it was just straight up bad. Not bad, but you know what I mean. Just, and it's aged horribly. Like, I'm sure if you go back and you watch that now, I think you'll be surprised at how bad it is, especially when it gets to like the cartoon fighting.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Requesting sentry.
Sending down sentry.
Really bad. Really, really bad. So, Battle of the Bastards for me is, it gets an honorable mention just because, ooh, the middle part is so good. but it's almost like a default. Because, like, really, what does it beat? I mean, it beats the Battle of Winterfell, which is like the worst thing they've ever made. And for other fights, you know, I don't know. I'm trying to think. There's some duels and stuff that I'd probably say, oh yeah, I'll watch that over that, but no, it really is very, very overrated, and very not impressed with it. So I give Battle of the Bastards an honorable mention, but it's almost just kind of out of a grudge, and it's because they definitely thought they made a great thing with it, and it just wasn't. It wasn't that. So, with that, what would be the fifth? So this one is in order. A lot of my top 5 lists are just kind of no particular order. This one's definitely going to have an order to it. So I would say... Ooh, I just got smoked by that guy. Where did he come from? That almost sucked. Is this group running? We going? We getting out of here? Oh, no, they want to kill factories, too. As long as the factories are on the way out. But boys, we gotta pump these extractions. We can't be, Ooh. What does that mean? What is the yellow... What did that mean? Oh, is that like a poison thing? Did somebody just drop a poison thing on us? What the hell just happened?
Outpost cleared.
Requesting orbital strike.
Enemy tactical asset within range.
Reinforcing.
What the hell did I just get hit by? Oh. It's a turret that's literally right there. Wow, I didn't even notice the turret. That's embarrassing. It dropped me outside the wall. Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Have a taste of democracy. Calling in reinforcements. Mag's empty.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Calling down a sentry.
Oh, where are we going? Whoa.
Calling down objective equipment.
Package acquired. Dropping package. Do it! Fly beacon! Prosperity! Last reload! Injury? One injury! Engaging terminal.
Oh boy, let's get out of here. I totally forgot where I was ranking the difficulties. I mean, not the difficulties, the battles. Number 5, what I have, the wall, battle at the wall. So the battle at the wall has some issues in it, but overall, I think it's really well done. Kind of tough, it's in the dark, but Stannis' army arriving, the desperation with the Night's Watch fighting on the wall, the sacrifices that happened during that. It was well done. And it's definitely, I would say it's definitely 5th, you know what I mean? Like I could see other people putting it elsewhere or liking other stuff. But I think the battle at the wall is really good. Gendry, Jon Snow's moment of triumph, just having to deal with the coup. Yeah, it's just the giants, the last of the giants being killed, Mance Rayder being captured. There's a lot that happens in that one. And the stakes are pretty much like as high as they can get.
Freedom never sleeps!
Oh my god, what just happened? How are any of us alive? Oh, as I say that. Oh. I'm in the wrong directions. Oh my god. That guy smoked me. These cyborgs are no joke. Alright, are we dipping?
Point me to the enemy. Requesting orbital.
Are we dipping or no? Seems like it.
You man.
Ooh, that's a barrage. I'm not gonna run through that.
Reinforcing.
Half reinforcement budget remaining.
Oof, this winded little Helldiver. But yeah, the wall. The battle at the wall. I think it was the first time where episode 9 wasn't like the big fight. And what season was that? Was that season 4 or season 5? I think it was season 5. But I could be wrong. Yeah, we got guys right behind us, like on our ass. Who are you fighting? Whoop. Oh Oh man, how is it this much of a mess right now? Oh boy.
Requesting advanced weaponry. Calling in
Extraction shuttle inbound. Bot outpost destroyed.
Throwing grenade! Ending in an eagle!
ETA T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Jesus. That didn't get anybody?
Requesting orbital strike!
Orbital strike incoming.
You mad?
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Calling down a sentry!
Sending down sentry.
Requesting air support!
delivering payload.
ETA
That was a good eagle.
Eagle 1 returning to destroyer for resupply.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
You mad?
ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup. Pelican 1 landing in progress. Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff. Extraction
Alright, nice.
Pelican 1 beginning
Oh, we had a
ascent.
level 4. Thanks.
Another step towards the righteous reclamation of Cyberstan.
So, number 4, Battle at the Wall. Number 5, Battle at the Wall. Number 4, I will put the Battle of 7 that just happened in A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. It was really good. It probably has the most narrative value out of any of the big battles. Maybe not consequences, but well, no, that's not true. It has pretty big consequences too. So, really well done. I like that it was a lot of practical effects. Like there's definitely CGI involved, but it's not crazy. The editing's really good. The POV is really good. The directing is really good, and it's much more intimate than you get in a lot of the other battles, except for one, which is also ahead of it on this list. But the setup, the episode before with it being the cliffhanger, and then you actually getting the resolution of the Battle of 7 in this episode, so you're not dragged into another episode. It's nice. The thing that I think a lot of people will come away with from the Dunk and Egg show is it is very tight plot-wise. They're not stretching it out. There's no garbage time. There's nothing happened this episode. It's moving at a very good pace. And, that's why people will probably, because they like the show so much, they wish it was, longer episodes, more episodes, but then you would start seeing a drop in the quality as far as the viewing experience. pacing. And, you know, you can do more character development, you can write more original stuff and flesh the world out a little bit more, but, you know, there's only so many making bacon and egg scenes that you can put in the show before people would start kind of rolling their eyes at it. What's funny about that is that's how a lot of people feel about George Martin, when, because if you've read the books, you know, he goes into very hardcore detail of people's meals a lot. A bunch. It's almost, I would say it's very similar. It's more frequent, maybe not as long and distinct as like when Tolkien would put songs in his book or poetry in Lord of the Rings, and you'd have to kind of read through this elvish poetry, this dwarvish song, or whatever. In Martin's books, it's, you got to listen to him talk about capons and trenchers and, you know, fried onions and beef and whatever they're serving. Brown ale at the feasts and the halls and the inns and the taverns. So it's, yeah, that's pretty funny. But, yeah, Battle of the Seven, really good action. Again, not the continuous shot that you see with Jon Snow in Battle of the Bastards, but similar, you know, where it's kind of pretty much focused on one character and a lot of stuff is happening around him in a battlefield setting, so you don't really see and you're not following the action of like what everybody's doing. You're pretty much just seeing what Dunk saw, felt, and heard in the trial, and they do it really well. And they've kind of explained now that, like, oh, they made it foggy to kind of obfuscate the scenery so that they could save money on CGI and cut the budget down, which they did. Because apparently this show they're doing on a pretty, for Game of Thrones anyway, on a pretty shoestring budget, because House of the Dragon requires a ton of money because of the dragons and everything. You know, Game of Thrones obviously cost a ton of money. And I think on this show they were... I don't think they thought it would flop. I think they thought it would be a hit. I just don't think they thought it would be as much of a hit as it has been. And, like, there are some problems with the show. For the most part, I do like it. There's little things here or there that they add that are kind of, like, gross for no reason or, like, sexually explicit for no reason, which I've kind of, like, scratched my head at. But it's not enough to
Cyberstan, the black heart of socialism,
take me out of the show or be like, okay, that's enough, I can't do it. Like, yeah, I don't feel that way about the show. I know some people do. Some people are kind of hell-bent on disliking the show because of that stuff, which, I mean, because it is very, like, it's very unnecessary. It's not, you know, you don't need to super private. That's awesome. We know 135. Oh shit. Yeah, so very curious. I think they should only do 3 seasons, just do the amount of seasons that there are novellas. I got a feeling because the show is so successful, they're gonna want to stretch it into 4 seasons, maybe even 5, and do the next 2 books over 2 seasons. But see, that's what I'm talking about. It would be bad. It would not be good if they did that. It would be too it'd be too long in between the same book happening, and it just wouldn't be good. It would be really bad. Bad idea, bad move if they do that. And I think they're going to be pressured to do it. Maybe not though, because hopefully what HBO is realizing is that there is like a big appetite for shows from that universe, but it's not inexhaustible, and it needs to be quality stuff. People are not going to. I think the original Game of Thrones series left such a bad taste in so many people's mouths that it really, really put it on life support. And I just think what's keeping them going is that they know the IP is huge. they know it's kind of iconic now for HBO. I mean, it's got to be HBO's biggest series of all time. Maybe behind The Sopranos as far as like IP and selling merch and cultural impact. Like, it was big. Game of Thrones was massive. I think people kind of forget already how big it was. I mean, it was the biggest show of the 2010s. I don't even think that's up for debate. And even with the botched finale, that was still like a huge cultural thing. Was everybody basically being like, yeah, no, that was the worst. You know, that was terrible.
Engaging terminal. Requesting sentry. Calling in a hell. I got the terminal. How bomb armed? Clear the area. On it.
Automaton facility destroyed.
Yay. I don't know what that achievement was, but that's nice.
Engaging terminal. I got the terminal. Flies, northeast. Engaging terminal.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Dropping a pin. West, 100 meters. Requesting advanced weaponry. Drop ship. Orbital inbound. Democracy has been well delivered. May your extraction be swift.
Automaton outpost
Whoa.
destroyed.
That was cool.
200 meters. My life for Super Earth!
I heard you. I knew you were hitting around that corner.
Last reload!
Oh, that was a fast reload. That was stupid.
Hello to democracy! Throwing grenade!
Outpost destroyed.
Rare sample acquired! How'd you like to chase all burrito?
I can't believe I got away from that.
Dropping a pin. North, 200 meters. Dropping a pin. West, 200 meters.
Oh, God. That was so bad. What even caught me on fire?
Reporting to the front.
Oh my god. Bro.
Objective near your position.
Yeah, let's go. We're trying to extract, man.
Calling down a support weapon. Requesting sentry.
Sending down sentry.
Requesting sentry. Reinforcing. Launching orbital strike. Hot outpost spotted. Orbital inbound. To the sky. Orbital. Calling down a support weapon.
Wait, where is it? I don't even see what. Oh, shit.
Automaton outpost destroyed.
Reinforcing.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Orbital inbound. Calling down a sentry. Requesting advanced weaponry. Requesting advanced weaponry. Requesting orbital.
Automaton outpost destroyed.
Calling in reinforcements.
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
New man.
Ooh, shooting like a blind man right now. Where were we? Oh, yeah. Duncan Egg. Yeah, you battle of 7, number 4. So number 3, we're going with another trial by combat. It's the Mountain versus the Viper. It's probably the episode that got a lot of, I would say, casual fans to really buy in. Well, no, the Red Wedding is what got most of them to buy in. Actually, no, that's not true either. the ending of the first season with Ned. That's what gets a lot of the normies, the people who didn't read the books, to buy in. And then after that, you had like these successive waves of like great seasons with these great twists, and it was just it was a running thing then. It was like you just knew episode 9 was always going to be a banger. You know, who's the next twist, who's going to live, who's going to die. You know, being a book reader, I knew all those answers up until a point.
Sending in an eagle.
Oof, what hit me? Oh, nice try, guy. Oh, that was me running into a mine. That's what that was. Oh, brutal. Blow up that mine, man. Put me as close to the action as possible. Fuck.
Reinforcing. Drop ship.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched. ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
Oh my god. It's an absolute bloodbath.
20 seconds.
Reinforcing.
Oh, this is intense.
ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
Democracy has landed.
I'm dropping a laser on the easy. Get out.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup.
Requesting orbital.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
Wow.
Extraction complete.
That was intense. Jam. Yeah, the Mountain versus the Viper. So, great trial by combat again, one-on-one fight. Really well choreographed. It's the shock ending and the violence involved in the shock ending that really puts that over the top. And all the stakes behind it, what ends up happening to the Mountain afterwards, Tyrion afterwards, the whole thing, the way it shakes out, what it causes because of Tyrion basically being found guilty of everything he's accused of because he loses, his champion loses the trial by combat. What does that make him do? It's got a huge impact for the series, and it basically sets Tyrion off on his adventure separate from the Lannisters. It makes Cersei big dog of the family. It's just a great fight, and they do the fight justice from the books too. Like, it's really, really well done, the way that they're able to capture that, and like the shock and horror of the way it ends and how it was going up until a certain point. Yeah, it's just, now it's where it's at. I do have it ahead of the 7, only because kind of like the Battle of the 7, not a lot of CGI involved, mostly practical effects. It's shot in the daylight, so you can see everything that's happening. Yeah, just really good, really gruesome, perfect fit for what Game of Thrones is. So that's number 3. Number 2, I have Battle of the Blackwater. So Battle of the Blackwater is season 2. It has the wildfire ship explosion, which was great. But other than that, you can kind of tell that they had not really thrown a ton of money at the series. I think they were still waiting. It's only season 2. You know, season 1, people are kind of caught. There's no big spectacles in season 1. Season 1 is very practical, very minimalist for what it becomes, you know, what the show becomes. Season 2, you can tell that they got a little bit more money. They didn't get a ton. So most of the budget obviously goes to kind of the wildfire explosion and the boats and everything. The battle on land is a lot more practical. It's a lot more minimalized, a lot more intimate. Still has a lot going on. Still has some pretty gory, gruesome scenes. And it's well done. It is kind of how I envisioned it was in the books. If anything, though, they get a little cartoony, I think, with like Stannis in that fight. Stannis is like helmetless, and he's like mixing up with the grunts. He doesn't have a bodyguard. He's on the castle walls, and then he's got to run, and it's weird. I don't love it. I don't love the way that it's done in the show, but it's forgivable for what they were doing. And you know, Tyrion's scene is pretty good. The Hound with the fire, pretty good. Yeah, it's really well done. And then when I factor in that it's season 2, I'm like, okay, I get it. So I really like Battle of Blackwater. And then my number 1 Game of Thrones battle scene is Hardhome. Hardhome is the best fight scene in the series. I don't even think it's close, really. What makes it the most impressive for me is that it's original. So it's hinted to in the books, but it's not explicitly described. Now, I'm assuming they got a lot of really good notes from George. But the way that they shot that, the sense of urgency, the CGI is excellent. It is the fight that has the original Jon Snow mono shot following him, which they copy for Battle of the Bastards. So Battle of the Bastards' best part about it wasn't original to Battle of the Bastards. It was taken or inspired by Hardhome a season before. And the final scene of that battle is might be the best ending scene in the entire series. Definitely up there. That might be a list for another time. But that final scene with the Night King lifting his arms, everybody's eyes opening, them all standing up, deathly quiet, with just like the sound of the boats kind of gliding through the water with Jon Snow staring back, is one of the coldest, best scenes in the entire series. And Hardhome, I think, is criminally underrated for what it is. Yeah, so like I think a lot of people who really love Battle of the Bastards, I think they must like Hardhome more. And maybe it's just universally agreed, so nobody like brings up Hardhome. And maybe people don't consider it a battle, or because it's really not. It's just like it's almost like a zombie attack is a better way of thinking of it than like a pitched battle. But I'm still putting it at my number 1. I don't even think it's close. So what you'll notice is House of the Dragon doesn't make the list. I don't think it does. I can't really think of anything in House of the Dragon that would put a battle on the list, unless we're talking about maybe the Vhagar dragon fight with Jaehaerys, Aemond, maybe, or not even. No, not that fight. That's what starts the whole thing. The one with what's her name? The one that it just happened. I can't remember what her name is. The
Helldiver. The super destroyer is ready for your next mission.
The queen that never was. Rhaenys and Aemond and all that stuff. That was good, but it's like different, and it's like just such a spectacle. I don't really count that. I should, but and there's other things that you can count. I guess like the Red Wedding. Like no, I don't count the Red Wedding as a battle. Cersei and the Sept, I don't count that either, even though that is a crazy scene. That's one of the best scenes in the series, and that's in a later season too. Like the later seasons that's where Hardhome is season 5, and a lot of people cut off peak Game of Thrones at season 4, and I disagree. I think you can get all the way to 6, really. I think 6 still has some great scenes, great episodes. Then I do think you can say 7 and 8 is really where the wheels come off. But I'd say up until 5, there's definitely a dip. 6, there's definitely a dip. But there's still enough there that's really, really good. And yeah, Hardhome. I mean, if you're into rewatching scenes or episodes, go rewatch Hardhome, because it is probably the best episode of Game of Thrones. Probably. I mean, the Red Wedding is up there. Sept of Baelor is up there. So there's a couple of contenders. The Cersei and the Sept. But Hardhome for me, and I'm just very impressed with it too, because it is an original episode. And I feel like it should get its flowers for that alone too. Now, unfortunately, I feel like a lot of that goodwill goes away because the Battle of Winterfell is like one of the worst things I've ever seen, and the Battle of King's Landing is absolutely atrocious. Both of those were original writings, and those were miserable. Battle of the Bastards. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I didn't like the body mounds, but the Jon Snow part in the middle is great. But for me, it's Hardhome is the best. Alright, let's see. Jumping back in. So I think, if you haven't seen A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, definitely watch it. I think it's better than House of the Dragon.
Engaging orbital thrusters.
And if they do it right, we should get at least 3 seasons of... If they keep it the same quality, it's going to be 3 seasons of peak Game of Thrones. Although I don't think you're going to get any seasons longer than 8 episodes. I think the next 2 seasons will be 8 episodes. This one's only going to be 6. Well, the next 2 books were... I think the next book was 100 pages, and I think the book after it was 85. And this book is 79. So I think they'll try to add some more fleshed out stuff.
Mega factories rise on this planet like festering boils. Purge the filth within.
Oh, alright, that was an easy extract.
What remains.
Huh. Wonder how that's gonna work. Oh, our shuttle's flying sideways. So yeah, so final list is Hardhome, Battle of the Blackwater, The Mountain vs. the Viper, The Battle of the Seven, or The Trial of the Seven, and Battle at the Wall, with Battle of the Bastards getting the honorable mention. And I'm trying to think if there's any other like large-scale fights that are good. I'm trying to remember. This was all spurred because I was seeing people were loving the Battle of the Seven or the Trial of the Seven. But yeah, there's the Battle at the Wall, which is bad. Battle of Winterfell is bad. You don't see Stannis' army lose against the Boltons. You don't see everything that happens. Was there even a big Dothraki battle? I don't even know if there was. Like in Essos, I'm trying to think if they ever depicted a big fight. No, it was all like the uprisings in the city and Marine. And then when the... oh, what are they called? What was Grey Worm part of? The Unsullied. Like, even them, that was like... They, that fight was like, oh, we stabbed the guy who owned us. Well, the dragon burned him, and then we killed a bunch of guards. And then that was over. So they really didn't do Essos any favors, but the books haven't really either. Like, George has set it up so that we're supposed to get this grand, huge fight in Marine, I think, if I remember correctly, where, like, old Gis and a bunch of the other older Essos cities have all decided that Danny's got to go. I think Astapor was another city with the Butcher or whatever. And I think then Victarion Greyjoy is going to show up. It's going to be like a monster melee. And the show just got rid of it. The show just skipped right by it. Couldn't care less. Like, she flew off with the dragon, and then she flew to Westeros with the Unsullied. And they kind of extricated her out of Essos. So obviously that's where she's going to end up. Like, I'm sure in the books they win, obviously, in Marine with the dragons and the Unsullied and Victarion probably. And then he brings her back to Westeros. Or more like what happens, he's going to get eaten by one of her dragons. She takes his Iron Fleet and the Dothraki, and she sails across the Narrow Sea. And that's where she'll, I guess, have her mental breakdown or link up with Jon Snow. He's got so much to wrap up in 2 books, I just don't see it happening. And that's the best part about it, of A Knight of Seven Kingdoms, is it's done. You know, it's got the 3 books. That's the thing that people are going to want to... So there's an event. I guess this is spoilers. I feel like I've done okay with not talking spoilers yet, but so if you... I will forgive you, my audience of thousands, if half of you need to leave because of me talking about a book that came out in 2010. But people are going to want Summerhall. People are going to want to see, like, Egg as a king. They're going to want to see Dunk as a member of the Kingsguard. I don't think they should do it. I think you are in a better spot if you're HBO in leaving the audience wanting more, and then you take that momentum and you feed it into either the Blackfire Rebellion, Robert's Rebellion, or the Conquest, and you run with it from there. And then hopefully that show... What is this thing? That thing looks scary. I don't know what that is. That's what you gotta do. Oh. What just happened? Yeah. I bet you are. Ooh.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Ooh, hot, hot, hot. That's what I would do if I was them anyway. I wouldn't be trying to I wouldn't try to stretch this. Because you don't want to do what you did to the main Game of Thrones series, where you just burned all the goodwill you had. I mean, that should have gone down as the best TV show of all time, and to fumble the ending that badly is like unforgivable. But I don't know. I don't really blame the Benioff and Weiss. I mean, they're taking a lot of shit, and kind of rightfully so. It does seem like they kind of mailed it in at the end. Like, you're doing 8 episodes, 7 episode seasons, because why? Because you were trying to fleece Disney out of $200 million, or Netflix out of $200 million, so you could go make some more, shit. Like, focus on the... How about landing, like, the biggest series of your life that gave you generational wealth and notoriety and got you on talk shows for a decade? Like, maybe concentrate on that instead of trying to get it over with as fast as possible so that you can go make Kathleen Kennedy some bowl of shit that she can try to sell to people. But, that being said, when they started the show in 2011, I'm sure they were thinking, well, we've got... 5 seasons of TV to make, because Dance with Dragons came out, I think, the year the show premiered, if I remember correctly. They probably were thinking there's no way we'll catch up to them. Like, by the time we're getting ready to make these seasons, we'll have at least... Oh, I'm toast. Yeah, kicked to death by cyborgs. We'll at least have a chance. This guy's dead too. Yeah. Damn, we're getting smoked. We got absolutely cornered there. That was tough.
Point me to the enemy.
Yep. Gut shot. It would help if I was shooting anybody instead of the air, but, you know, to each his own.
Requesting air support.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Like, I don't know what's going on getting out of there. Oh my god. How did I not see him? Oh, we gotta get jacked up right now. I gotta focus. Talking about Game of Thrones got me all fired up. Oh, that could have been better. Did not want to drop there. That was bad.
Rolling down a support weapon. Calling in a hell bomb.
Oh, this is the thing right here.
Outpost cleared.
Engaging drop jet.
Nope.
Enemy tactical asset within range.
That really did just drop right behind me. Oh boy.
Yet again. Extract when ready. Reinforcing.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Joining the fray. Calling down a Orbital inbound. Fire in the hole!
What are we doing? We're going for this radar thing.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Extreme cold, what do you mean?
Mag's empty!
Whoa. Are you serious?
Objective critical stratagem available.
Last reload!
I'm going totally out of ammo.
Objective critical
Oh,
stratagem
here we go.
no longer available.
Thank you. Get that.
Calling in orbital strike! You will never destroy our way of life for prosperity! Requesting sentry! Fire in the hole! Drop ship! Sending in an eagle! Grenade!
Boy, this has gotten intense all of a sudden.
Extraction is available.
No. Shit. We're running, we're running. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Light outpost.
Bot outpost destroyed.
Yeah.
Throwing grenade! Reloading! Liberty my leg! Calling in reinforcements!
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Joining the fray!
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
Oh boy.
Requesting orbital strike.
Firing orbital strike.
Requesting orbital. Drop ship.
Outpost destroyed.
Calling down a support weapon. Last reload.
Last reload.
Calling down supply. Ending in an eagle. Requesting air support. Calling down a sentry.
Deploying sentry.
Eagle 1 leaving combat zone to resupply.
Requesting walker.
Extraction shuttle inbound.
Have a taste of democracy.
ETA T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Calling in orbital strike.
Firing orbital strike.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Requesting calling down a sentry.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Weaponry.
Versus bot drop.
How'd you like to taste some freedom?
Hell yeah, brother.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds. ETA T-minus 20 seconds. ETA T-minus 10 seconds.
Holy shit, this guy.
Zone.
Pelican 1 arriving at coordinates. Requesting sentry.
Sending down sentry.
Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing. Sending in an eagle.
Liberty returns. Last air reloading.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
Reinforcement.
There we go.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Lucas, Monkey, Magic Gorgon. Well fought. Well fought, bros. Maybe a top 5 list during Cyberstan is not the best idea. Racking them up. Racking up those wrecks. But yeah, I don't know. I hope House of the Dragon start. So that's my only concern is House of the Dragon season 1 was very good. Season 2, I feel like took a step down. And I think season 3 will be better because it sounds like season 2 they kind of got caught in the middle and they wanted to go a little further and it ended up holding back to give something to season 3, but I think that's a mistake whenever you do something like that. They also made the Rainey's scene in the dragon pit was so it like undid a bunch of things plot wise. So, like, the writing in House of the Dragon, I don't have as much
Allied
confidence
destroyer
in
has left squadron.
as I did. And I'm hoping the writers for A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms don't make that mistake. And don't start kind of making stuff up. I mean, no, I don't want them to. That's why I don't want to see them do Summerhall, because that would require them to create, and I'd much rather they adapt. And already, like, they're creating little things here and there in the Dunk and Egg Show. I should just call it the Dunk and Egg Show. But I don't think it's been poorly done yet. And, like, this episode is a good example of that, woven within the Trial of Seven is kind of more backstory on Dunk, which is totally made up. That's not, as far as I can recall, that's not from the books at all. So it's kind of a whole new angle on his upbringing. I don't think it takes away from it. I don't think it's like the end of the world. I saw some people were not very happy with that being with it being inserted into the show. But I thought it was pretty minor, and in the grand scheme of things, I don't think it. I think it served more to show Arlen Pennytree being kind of this good guy, even though he's obviously a drunk and like kind of an idiot, but more than what had been kind of inserted or made up about the show, you know? Like, I just think people are looking for things to nitpick the Dunk and Egg Show on, where I don't think it's that deep yet. I think it could be, and I do think there is something to be said about kind of the weird openings in the first two episodes with, like, Dunk's pooping and Sir Arwen taking a whiz. That is a little weird and jarring, and my guess is they were trying to remind you that this story is about the small folk, the common folk. This is not House of the Dragon. We are dealing with, like, the illustrious of the realm and the elites of the realm, and this high-level power struggle where, like, the concerns of the small folk aren't really, nobody really cares, or they're even disdainful of them. And this is a story of the small folk. And maybe that's the reason why people are kind of liking the show more too, is that it's about the normal people of Westeros. It's not this highfalutin or, you know, King of the North, the noble houses. I mean, they're in this show, but they're not the focus of the show. And I think there's something to be said or speak to why it's gotten popular for that reason too. But at the end of the day, it's just really well done, and it stayed true to the source material. They casted it appropriately and well, and they're following through. And I hope they're able to stick to their guns and kind of keep doing what they're doing. I really don't want to see it get kind of perverted or changed from what's going on right now. Like, I think they got it figured out, and now the question is, are they going to overthink it? I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I tell you, I did miss having a good Game of Thrones show on. And House of the Dragon was good. But
ready for another mission, Helldiver?
I just feel like the second season I was already like, oh boy, like, here we go. Like, we're gonna start tanking a little bit here. And you know, you get back to the what was the thing they used to always say about, I think they said it in the books too, but in the show it was like Varys, like the teleporting. Like, we're here, we're there, we're everywhere. Like, we could just, we're figuring out all these different you know, yeah, they're just able to zip around to wherever they want. Oh, man, I don't know. And we gotta keep going. We gotta keep doing Cyberstan. We gotta try to get this. We gotta try to get this done. Complete an operation. Designated number of operations.
At long last, Cyberstan will be free.
Yeah.
Mission coordinates locked.
The Jet Brigade. Wow.
Hellpods prime.
Oh, Ravel. Oh, you brave bastard. I'll do it with you. Level 5, level 9, what could go wrong? We'll see. This is probably going to be my final drop for the night. I wanted to do a bug. Actually, you know what? You know, we're going to close with a bug mission. We'll do a nice, easy bug mission. We'll keep talking Game of Thrones. I like talking Game of Thrones. I'm so happy that they didn't do. If they were going to. The talk, or what I understand, the House of the Dragon originally, that show.
Destroy the mega mission area. Leave naught but ruin.
That show was going to be about, like, the legends of Westeros, like Lan the Clever and whatever, Greenfinger. Like, it was going to go into the mythical elements of Westeros, and I think be more, I don't know, I just think it was going to be terrible what they were going to pick, what they were choosing to do. Oop.
How'd you like the taste of freedom? Dropship!
Just hit me. Oh.
Calling in reinforcements!
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched. You may proceed to extraction when ready.
New mag!
Oh boy. I can't even pull up my map to see where to run to. Is that an eagle?
Calling in reinforcements. Reinforcing.
Reporting to the front!
Where is the extraction? Oh. Extraction's inside the walls? Oh boy. Turret, 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 turret.
Requesting orbital strike!
Firing orbital strike.
Calling in orbital strike.
Oh boy. Yee.
Fire in the hole!
Last one.
Reinforcing!
Reinforcements
Wish you could do the animation in this where, like, from that sergeant in Saving Private Ryan, where you just throw the gun at him when it's out of ammo.
Not today!
Oh. Oh no. Oh, it's gonna end. You can do it, Wobble. I believe in you. Oh man.
Thanks to them, a free dawn will soon rise upon Cyberstan once more.
Well, it was a good fight. We can't end on that note on Cyberstan. Oh, there was still a turret alive?
Additional reinforcement funding approved.
Gee. Yeah, no, let's go squish some bugs and then go to bed.
Soon, the cyborgs will be back in their minds.
Ugh. Little bug R&R. Stress of Cyberstan. Taking its toll. So I'm going to go with a Clendathu cleanse and then off to bed.
Helldiver, the Super Destroyer is ready for your next mission.
Boar Rock. Yeah, we'll do challenging. See any ongoing missions?
Allied destroyer
Nice.
coordinates received. Initiating FTL jump to the Boar Rock system.
So exciting. Haven't fought on many of these planets, being an
FTL jump successful.
old-timey Helldiver.
Mission coordinates locked.
So he's already got it.
Hellpods prime.
Son of War. That's my ship's name. It's the same one I had over on the PC. It's too bad you can't carry over across your accounts, but I get it.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
All the galaxy looks to you for salvation. Let nothing stand in the way of liberty.
Give me my machine gun.
Requesting advanced weaponry!
Ooh, the jungle.
Requesting advanced weaponry! New mag! Get some! Rare sample acquired. Tagging map. South. Far.
Ooh, we're in the shit. Killing bugs. Ooh, right into the kill corridor there. Very nice. What? Oh, that had to be a friendly kill.
Calling in reinforcements.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Point me to the enemy.
Where's the apology emote there, fellas? Alright, almost winded. Alright, so there's bug holes everywhere. F4. I gotta change my call sign. Yeah, what is it?
Found something. Calling in orbital strike.
Yeah, that was nice. Oh, bug breach. El Terrible.
Requesting air support.
Damn. Alright, that's my bad. Got a little rambunctious, I guess. Ran out in front. This is a bug hole right here, right? No? Oh, there it is.
Requesting air support.
Coming in hot.
Oof.
Requesting sentry.
Grenade going in. We got. That should be him. Oh, what? Short armed
Throwing
it.
grenade.
Not that one. Daddy's behind me. Letting them run.
Found something. Requesting orbital strike.
Firing orbital strike.
Sending in an eagle. Bug outpost spotted. Prepare to exterminate.
Bug outpost destroyed.
Eagle 1 withdrawing to rearm.
Requesting air support.
500 kg bomb. Oh, whoa. Huh. That'd be such a... Oh, you bitch. Who called in the laser on that?
You man.
That was crazy. Why would you do that?
Found something. Got a sample. Found something.
I hear it. That's one over there. Alright. Machine gun's on cooldown anyway. winded. I hear you. I hear you snipping and snapping. I'm not sure where, but I hear you. Yep.
That's called democracy. Mag's empty. New mag.
Pop, pop, pop. Popping off.
Not today!
Reinforcements on the way.
Reporting to the front. Mag's empty. Let's reload. Out of ammo! Going down. Liberty save me! Mag's empty!
Oh boy, we are burning through him ammo. Thank God. That was tough.
Requesting air support.
Attack underway.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Okay.
Calling in orbital strike.
Orbital strike.
That should be it for that.
incoming. Terminate outpost destroyed.
Tagging map. Southeast. 100 meters.
Yeah, let's go. Let's get this, wrap this up. Let's go, boys. I have no stems left, so it's looking grim.
Main objective near your position.
I took the scenic route.
Found
Oh, shit.
something!
Oh boy. How did they all get in? Oh, thank you, machine gun.
Calling in orbital strike.
fuck?
Found something.
Oh, it's the launch codes, right? That we need to find. Ammo, thank you. Ding, ding. Stems, thank you. Got one more ammo.
Reloading! Calling down a sentry.
One more. There we go.
Sending in an eagle. Bug tunnel breach.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry.
Deploying sentry.
I got the terminal. Sample collected.
Might not reload. Oh, good job.
Get some! Get some! Requesting advanced weaponry.
Oh, that guy with the ODST helmet and rifle. Hell yeah.
Requesting sentry. Dropping a pin. North. Far. Northwest. Far. Requesting local strike. Engaging terminal. I got the terminal. Calling out supply. That's called democracy. Mag's empty. How would you like to taste of freedom? New mag.
Freedom has prevailed. Now head to the extraction point.
extraction when ready.
I like how we're all just like, yeah, time to go. Would have a jerk face.
Mission at 20 minutes remaining.
We're not doing the science lab. That's okay. I see what the team's on. I get it.
Calling in extraction.
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
Requesting sentry. Requesting sentry. Requesting orbital strike. Calling down a sentry. Reloading.
ETA T-minus 1 minute 30 seconds.
Sending in an eagle. How'd you like to taste some freedom?
Nice. Racking up a whole bunch of medals right there. That was pretty sick.
An eagle never misses.
Well, I don't know about that. But that was pretty good.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Do.
Requesting air support.
Unleashing democracy. Eagle 1 returning to destroyer for resupply.
Zappio, dumbass.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds. ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing
Calling down
zone.
a sentry. New mag. Calling in orbital strike. Last reload. Pelican 1 landing in progress. Have a taste of democracy. Requesting air support.
You crazy bastards.
Sending in an eagle. Requesting sentry.
It's time to go, boys.
Allied destroyer leaving.
Oh, that's too bad.
Shuttle launch in 20 seconds. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
If we just left, he probably would have made it. Had to disconnect. That sucks. Oh, man. Alright, that was a pretty funny note to end on. Alright, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you enjoyed the Game of Thrones talk. You know, let me know what you got ranked as your favorite fight of all time across all the series. But we definitely had a memorable entry this past weekend with the Trial of 7, but I still have Hard Home as the GOAT. And yeah, we're gonna keep diving. We might change it up. We might play a different game. See how this Cyberstan mission plays out, and we might switch over to something else. Give something else a fresh playthrough. Probably Trails of the Sky, the first chapter, or I don't know, maybe Arc Raiders, maybe Bloodborne. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so thank you guys for joining, hitting the like button, hitting the follow button, checking out the videos, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your Monday and a great week, and I will see you next time. Peace.